Hmm. Okay. Time for another adventure. Oh. Where to go? Where to go? A lot of options. A lot of unexplored land. No, god damn it, we need to go for the vault that we found. Yeah, that's the thing. I think it was Smith Casey's garage. Vault 112. That looks familiar. This is not the vault naturally, but yeah, can we gain access to that? It looks intact, and then everything's working. The door wasn't breached. There's no critters here, so but there's no one here either. So nasty noise, but it also conveys quite clearly that it's a heavy metal door being pushed into place. No chance in hell of moving it without the machinery. I won't be holding my weapon until I see if they're hostile or not. Just so that they don't have an excuse to attack me. There's certainly non-hostile something there. I need an anti-droid weapon now.
Welcome to Vault 112, resident. According to sensors, you have arrived 202.3 years behind schedule. Please redress in your Vault Tech issued Vault suit before proceeding. If you have misplaced your suit, I am authorized to distribute a new one. Once dressed, please proceed down the stairs to the main floor so that you may enter your assigned Tranquility Lounger. A Tranquility Lounger is available.
Okay.
Please be seated.
What is this place? I'm putting on that suit because I don't want to start hostilities here. Things may become hostile, but I won't be the one initiating it.
Please find the nearest Tranquility Lounger and be seated.
What's a tranquility lounger? Pretty much no one is living here. This is totally empty. I don't think anyone ever lived here. Just robots maintaining this. Tons and tons of computers. Broken. Is it empty? No. At least not all of them are. So they at least were or are people here. Who are they? Overseer's office. Don't have a key.
Hello, ma'am.
I don't think there's much happening here until I just go and sit somewhere. Yeah, it's a very small area. And definitely people sit in here. Active lounger monitor. J. Rockwell. Display resident status. Stress level. Elevated. I'm still alive. Nisbaum. Nominal. Another Nisbaum. Seems to be doing fine. Nominal. Another Nisbaum. And doing fine. W. Foster. Doing fine. Occupied. Mark Simpson. Elevated. Henderson. Very low respiratory rate. Subject unknown. Huh. Warning, possible program corruption. Unable to verify resident ID. Please consult a supervisor. Elevated. Something's going on, but what? Warning, inconsistent readings. Please check pod connections. Anomaly detected. Extreme stress level. Resident requires medical attention. So was it Dithers? T. Dithers. There's 2 unoccupied monitors. Let's get this started then. Okay, it's some kind of virtual world, clearly, but why is one needing medical attention and one unknown? Hmm. Welcome to the Matrix. Crap. So I'm a little girl. Huh. I think we need lockpicking more than science. We can boost science to over 75 now with an item. Lockpick. No. So we have to start buffing it up. I wanted to get it to 75 relatively soon. Also more big guns to 75. Explosives 70. More repair or more lockpicking. I'll take lockpicking. No, I'll take speed. Yeah, because now I don't have to invest in big guns heavily anymore. I can direct those points to something else. It'll naturally get lockpicking will probably go to 70 on the next level, very likely at least. Yeah, this shouldn't be all that great of a level up. Nerd Rage wouldn't be too bad. But it's really the 50% damage resistance. And we need to start investing in sneaking too soon. Demolition Expert 3, yeah. Yeah, it's my horrible youth makeup. I look like a goddamn
Hey there, sport.
freak.
Beautiful day, isn't it? Say, you should go talk to Betty. She's waiting for you over on the playground. Have fun, sport.
Hello. Hiya, kiddo. What's the good word?
Nice day, isn't it? What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
Nice place. Real nice. Everyone's friendly and always happy to lend a hand.
Have you seen my dad?
Can't say that I have, kiddo. Don't worry. I'm sure he'll turn up.
Nice day.
Yep. You've got that right. Heck of a day to get some work done outdoors.
It's a pretty convincing simulation.
Is that so? Well, you ought to tell that to my big toe, kiddo. Hurts like the dickens since I stubbed it earlier today. Feels pretty real to me. Take care now.
So they don't know that they're in a simulation. Good doggy.
Hi there. Oh, someone new to play with. What good luck I have lately. I was just starting to get bored. Oh, we're going to have so much fun.
Where am I?
This is Tranquility Lane. We all live here, and now so do you.
Is this some kind of a game?
Do you like games? I love to play games. I know a really fun game we can play.
Okay.
I knew you would. It's a really simple game. All you have to do is make Timmy Newsbum cry.
Who's that?
He's the only other kid that lives here besides you. He's a big crybaby. You'll see. Make him cry, and then come back here so we can talk some more.
How would I make some little kid cry? Children are dicks. Although there were no childs there, so or children in the simulation chambers.
The Henderson estate is in tip-top shape, young miss. Have a wonderful day.
And who's my dad here? It's an objective, but it's a virtual world. Is it a virtual dad? Can't use that now. Can't use anything now. Can't really interact with anything. Can't use that now. Can't use that now. So okay, we can sleep here at least. But there's no telling what these objects are in reality either. Or are they anything? The Simpson.
Well, hi there.
Can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I like it well enough, I suppose. Mabel is good company most of the time, and, well, the other neighbors are mostly very nice.
What can you tell me about Timmy Newsbaum?
That boy is trouble, if you ask me. Pat babies him like you wouldn't believe. Acts like he's still an infant. He's never out of his parents' sight. Can you imagine what it'll be like the first time he's separated from them?
Have you seen my dad?
I don't think so, but then I haven't really been looking for him. Sorry. Bye-bye.
I don't really have any interest in making the little kids cry. The painting looks odd.
Hello. Mabel.
You don't belong here. You're not supposed to be here. It's not real, none of it. It needs to end. The suffering must end.
Yeah, she's the one that needs medical attention. Yeah, finally someone who knows what's going on. How do I get out of here?
We're not really here. We're not really talking. It's all made up. Make believe. We're sleeping, dreaming. The dream became a nightmare. It has to end. It just has to. But we're not in charge. He is. And he doesn't want us to wake up.
Ooh.
He calls himself Betty now, but he's still the same. He can put on a new face all he likes, but underneath he's still evil. Braun. Bastard thinks because he helped create this place, he's God here. But I know he still uses the fail-safe terminal. I know it.
What failsafe?
It's in the abandoned house. He doesn't want us going in there because he's afraid we might find it. It's the only terminal to the outside. The only way to shut the whole thing down. You've got to find it.
I meant to ask you, have you seen the new Robco catalog? Hello, sweetie, how are you?
Timmy Newsbaum.
I'm not one to gossip, but that boy's in trouble, if you ask me. Growing up so attached to his parents like that. What he needs is some discipline. I keep telling Pat that military school would do him some good, but she won't listen.
She doesn't understand I'm just trying to help. Even got a brochure for her to look over. But I'll bet she hasn't even glanced at it.
Yeah, I'm going.
Take care now.
Talking to these people is a gigantic waste of time.
Good day.
Betty is guarding here, so we don't want to mess with her. Although we'll probably have to. Lazy underwear. Seriously? Ah, that's a good one. There's no big boy.
Good day.
Abandoned house.
Hello. Good day.
Hiya.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother a little kid. Has to be this one. So what is it? Garden gnome? Then find more things to use. Some kind of sequence clearly here. No, don't drink from that. At least it's not radioactive. What are the things we can activate here? We are missing something. I still think it's very likely in the same room, so you don't have to go wandering around different parts of the house just to progress. But what are they? A bottle. Radio, glass pitcher, cinder block. Okay. Auxiliary Command Terminal. Please consult a supervisor before proceeding. Dr. Brown entry. Token Lagoon. I finally come to the realization that the Locan Lagoon simulation has run its course. I'm tired of the beating sun and ceaseless pounding of the lagoon's waves upon the shore. I no longer take pleasure in watching Simpson wither away from scurvy or hearing Newsbaum screams as he's devoured by the mako shark. I'm quite simply bored. It's time to reset the simulation once again. I haven't been skiing in ages. Okay, slalom chalet. Yesterday, Dithers slipped on the chalet's icy stairs, went airborne and managed to impale herself on the wrought iron fence. It was spectacular and completely and utterly random. Is there anything more sublime than that bold crimson on fresh fallen snow? It was almost enough to make me reconsider our change of scenery, but not quite. 23 years is a long enough vacation in the Swiss Alps. I long for something more domestic. Tranquility Lane. I have surprised myself. I find Tranquility Lane comforting. Although distinctly American, it somehow reminds me of Cronach, town of my childhood. There's a beautiful irony with this particular simulation as well. The residents here are naturally at home, naturally safe. When I toy with them, when their suburban illusion is suddenly broken, it's that much more satisfying. I do believe we shall all remain here in a Tranquility Lane for a very long time. A very long time indeed. Access version control. Display previous version notes. New program, Tranquility Lane loaded. Okay. All previous versions wiped. Current version control. Exceptions granted for port 0001. Manual override for ports disabled. Remote access allowed. User S. Brown has privileges. Updated neural inputs to override memory access for individual users. Revised code for vault maintenance. Robots authentication from S. Brown required before further updates allowed. User unknown granted access. User unknown altered by S. Brown. The only real option is to access Chinese invasion program. Chinese invasion failsafe subroutines access. Okay, failsafe program documentation. Dr. Brown, here is the revised code for the military training program you've expressed interest in. I'm not sure exactly what you want with it, and I again stress that this program was never designed to be run with civilian equipment. Frankly, I don't expect any system you have access to can even run it. But if you can run this program with the failsafes off as requested, the real-world test subjects will die if killed in the simulation. It goes without saying that officially I denied your request. General Constantine Chase. U.S. Military Training Program, Chinese Invasion. Purpose: simulate a communist incursion on U.S. soil. Documentation called, new protocols enacted. Disable safety protocols 1 to 6, override target acquisition. Warning: test subjects will experience real-world termination. Proceed with extreme caution. Dr. Brown entry failsafe. There are days I consider finally pulling the plug, as it were, and putting an permanent end to both this simulation and my life. That is the reason I requested the installation of General Chase's Chinese invasion program after all. By disabling the safety protocols, I have ensured that each subject in Vault 112 will physically die if their in-simulation avatars are killed. Real world death, end of simulation. Perfect failsafe. At least it would have been, if not for my own misjudgment. I knew when the simulation first went online that the secondary safeties, those established for all Vault-Tec and military personnel, would prevent my own real-world demise in the event of a failsafe execution. In the end, I would kill the subject and save myself. I wouldn't want it any other way, or so I thought. It's true that failsafe would scare the living hell out of every resident in Tranquility Lane and lead to their brutal deaths, but then what about me? I have no ability to disable my own safety from within the simulation, and any other avatars I could create would be driven by the simulation's AI routines, not actual living thinking human subjects. Where's the fun in tormenting a machine? And so, the release of the real-world subjects is more than they deserve, more than I could bear. They'd be dead and I'd be left here in Tranquility Lane alone and tragically bored for all eternity. I can think of nothing more unacceptable. I don't want to start the Chinese invasion protocol yet. Might lead to everyone dying. Maybe I should talk to Betty first. Is this the stranger, the dog? Because he has to have an avatar here somewhere, and I don't see. Has to be the dog then.
Have you gone to see Timmy? You're supposed to be making Timmy cry. You can do it. I know you can. When you win the game, maybe we can talk some more.
Who are you?
Don't you worry about that. You just go have fun with Timmy.
Where's my father?
Oh, don't worry about that now. There are things to do.
Tell me more about this place.
Maybe later. First, I want to see how you get along with Timmy. Run along now.
Let's make a little boy cry. It's better than killing everyone on a whim. Where was she?
Hi there, I'm Timmy. Wanna play?
Hey, I heard your parents are getting a divorce because of you.
You're a big dumb liar. Hi, wanna play?
I've seen my dad.
Your dad? Nope, I haven't. Did he get lost?
Can you tell me about the neighborhood?
It's okay, I guess. I don't really have nobody to play with, except for Betty. And she's kind of, well, she's mean.
None of this is real, it's all some crazy experiment. Betty says I should make you cry.
What? No, she didn't. Did she? I don't like her. She's creepy, and she laughs at stuff that isn't funny.
This isn't real.
What? You're weird. Bye-bye. I'm gonna beat you up. Quit it! Quit it! You sure showed him, didn't you?
I suppose it wasn't the most cerebral way to deal with the situation, but it was definitely effective. Consider the game won. And with that, you win a prize. Your prize is one question which I will answer to the best of my ability.
How do I get out of here?
An interesting choice. Certainly not what I had anticipated. Simply put, you leave when I say so. This place is under my control and I dictate the terms. If I decide to let you go, you may go.
What else do I have to do?
An excellent question. Timmy was easy and therefore boring. I desire some real entertainment. The Rockwells are the picture of a happy marriage. Change that. Split them up without killing either of them.
If you can do that, I'll have a good laugh and then we'll talk some more.
Break the Rockwell's marriage without killing them. Oh.
Hello?
Well, hi there.
Nice day.
You won't find a day like this anywhere else.
Tell me about the neighborhood.
Heck of a place to live. Janet and I, well, we're quite happy here.
Anything you want to tell me?
Now see here, that's not anything for you to be asking about. Our marriage is our business and it's private. Why can't people just understand that and just leave us alone?
Have you seen my dad?
He disappeared on you, huh? Don't worry, I'm sure you'll find him soon. Have a great day.
Hello, sweetie. How are you?
Anything you want to tell me about your marriage?
Our marriage? Well, goodness, what kind of a question is that? Mabel didn't put you up to this, did she? What a silly thing to ask about.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Speech would be a way to change things, but there has to be some alternative way. Not every character is a speech character. So maybe I can plant some evidence somewhere, or you place the underwear on the desk. Ah, maybe underwear.
Good day to you.
Better come to the basement. There's something you need to see.
What were you doing in our basement? What's down there?
Just trust me, it's important.
Okay, if you say so. What's this? Women's clothing? Down here? What? What the hell is this?
So it's not yours? Oops.
What is this doing here?
Maybe it's his, you know, for him to wear when no one's looking. No, maybe he's cheating on you.
My God! I knew it! I knew it!
What happened? Yeah, they were definitely about to fight and something happened. Maybe she went back downstairs. Downstairs, I don't know. Mission accomplished anyway. Somehow I don't see everyone surviving this, no matter what I do. So maybe I have to do the Chinese invasion and either people start dying or the results would be unacceptable to him, so he'll shut it
Poor
down.
Janet and
You have turned out to be quite resourceful, it seems. I am slightly impressed. I enjoy your company far more than your father's. He responded quite negatively to my requests.
Yeah. More questions.
You have amused me thus far, but I still don't think you're quite in a position to be demanding anything. Still, I suppose you've earned the right to some further answers. What would you ask of me?
What did my father want from you?
Your father, frustrating as he was, recognized the significance of some of my previous work. He came to gather information on it. He was most pleased to be able to ask me directly, but he failed to understand how things work here. He was unwilling to compromise, to do anything I asked of him, and so our discussions ended.
I know you're not lying to me. Maybe you haven't seen him at all. No, I want to see him. Where is he?
If you continue to behave and do as I ask, I may be willing to release both of you. But first, you have work to do.
Okay, let's get on with this.
Oh, come now, show some enthusiasm.
there are fewer rules this time. I'd like to see just what you're capable of.
I'd like you to kill Mabel Henderson. Please put some effort into it. Do something creative. Beating her to death won't impress me.
You'll never see it coming.
Music to my ears.
Creative death for Mabel Henderson. She can't die here, so I don't consider it a murder.
Ta-da! The Henderson estate is in tip-top shape, young miss. Have a wonderful day.
How the hell do I kill her? Security program, cleaning program, disable security screening. I have no idea what those lead to. This old gas oven could be tampered with to knock the pilot light fixture loose, but that could be really dangerous. Aw. Creative death.
Hello, sweetie. How are you? Bye-bye.
I think the robot will not roller skate. Hopefully close to the stairs, a simple push could put it in a very dangerous position. What? It's not very creative, is it? Creative death. I think we need to do something with the robot. Chandelier. I do nothing.
Hello.
Let's see what we can do with the computer. Disable security screening. A security program. Locking down residents, please wait. About cleaning program. What does it do? I think the Mr. Handy basically would lock the house down and kill her. Chandelier deaths. I like the oven, I guess, the most.
Hello.
Good day to you, young miss.
A security lockdown. Not all that creative.
Oh, maybe. A roller skate on the stairs? Oh my, that is simply inspired.
You are most resourceful, and you certainly do get results. You have exceeded my expectations. And now, we come to the last task that I have for you. Succeed, and you shall be granted whatever you wish.
How can I trust you?
I think you'll find that I have been quite honest with you thus far. You have no discernible reason to mistrust me. In the doghouse, out behind the abandoned home, are a mask and knife. Don the mask and become the pint-sized slasher. Use the knife to eliminate all the residents of Tranquility Lane.
What the hell is the pint-sized slasher?
He is a figure of myth, born of old campfire stories. You will make him a reality. The residents will know you, and they will fear you. When they have all been eliminated, return to me.
Why are you doing all this?
Because I can, of course.
I have total power here. I may do whatever I wish. And over these many years, I have found that I wish to see others suffer.
You could leave the vaults, find somewhere else to live, but that's not a very convincing argument. You could be God, or you could live in some radiation-filled shithole.
Are you mad? I've been here for almost 200 years! My body is in no condition to be used for anything. And yet here in Tranquility Lane, I am as strong and youthful as I care to be. No, I think I'll stay here, thank you. And you will now do as you're told. The slasher awaits.
Abandoned house. Where's the abandoned house? Time to murderize some people. Oh. Yeah, Dad's not gonna like this. No, I can always say that what should I have done? Do the same thing you did, and end up being a dog. Would let that happy smile.
The pint-sized slasher! Someone help me! Oh God! Help! Help!
Come on! Are you running away?
No!
God damn it. I can't change any settings at this point.
Run! It's the pint-sized... Ah!
Hmm. Dee, 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 dee.
No! Please, get away! Ah!
Yeah, don't run away.
No! No! Please leave me alone! Ah!
It's very hard to fight in this.
No! Please! Get away!
Ah, for God's sakes. Next. Who's next? Simpson.
The pint-sized slasher? Just getting jumped. The pint-sized slasher? Whatever it was, I guess it's gone. There's nothing here.
Of course, there's nothing here.
Run! No!
Who's left? Come on, come on. Not gonna allow them to die. They're his only entertainment. Just something before everything gets reset. I don't know why my dad made a big deal out of this. It's definitely a shitty thing to do, but how? You'd have to be extremely stupid to think you could challenge the guy who's in total control of this place indirectly, or antagonize him in any way. You have two choices. Basically, do what he tells you, or avoid him until you figure out another way to deal with things.
Most enjoyable. Most enjoyable indeed. I haven't felt this exhilarated in years.
Yep. I did what you wanted. Let me out.
Yes, yes. I suppose you've earned the right to do as you like.
I shall miss your company. This has been a simply wonderful time.
The door is now open. Through it you may return to the real world. and whatever inferior existence you have there.
You've saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever. Oh, it's so good to see you, but what are you doing here?
Yeah, this is I guess we got quite lucky. We didn't have to follow the breadcrumb trail to find Dad at all, basically. The story led to the Galaxy News Radio, and that's where we left. So there's no plot-related reason to do any of those quests anymore. Yeah, what are you doing here? You could have been killed.
Well, I didn't expect Dr. Braun to be alive and insane. I thought I'd just find notes or holotapes. I needed information about Braun and his work on the Gek.
Did you get the information you needed?
I did indeed. Braun's work, the Gek, was designed to readapt environments for living after a nuclear war. It's not entirely stable, but I'm sure that components of that technology are just what we need, what we've been missing all this time. I need to return to Rivet City. Once Madison knows about the Gek, I can get her to see that it really will work.
Who's Madison? I have no idea what he's talking about. You need to go back to Rivet City?
I can't do this on my own. Madison, Dr. Lee has a team of scientists working at Rivet City. They'll have to help. The facility hasn't been used in years. There'll be enough work for a good number of people, and it will take us a while. The sooner I get to Rivet City, the sooner Madison and I can get to work.
So what am I supposed to do?
Yes, what about you? Why in fact are you outside the vault at all? I don't even want to know how you got out. As much as I appreciate your help, you were supposed to stay there, to make a life for yourself there, not out here.
Yeah, you left me there without saying goodbye. What was I supposed to do?
You were supposed to stay put. You could have had a good life in the vault. But I suppose it's too late to go back now, isn't it? The Overseer would likely have a shot on sight. Well then, you'll just have to come with me to Rivet City. You've certainly proven yourself capable enough.
Yeah, let's go.
That's my girl. Let's hurry. Now that I know what we need, I want to get back to work as soon as possible.
600 XP. So what happened to Project Purity? Well, I know I talked to Dr. Lee. Can we just talk for a minute?
Of course, honey. What's on your mind?
Yeah, how the hell could you leave me like that?
I wanted you to be safe. I didn't want this for you. A life out here in this godforsaken war zone. I couldn't tell you what I was doing because I didn't want you following me. A plan which clearly was not as successful as I imagined it would be.
So why would you put yourself at risk like this?
What? No, of course not. This is important work. Clean water can change the lives of so many thousands of people. It's worth the risk to help them.
Helping people? How about helping your own daughter? That's horseshit. You can't be this selfish. Okay, let's get this over with.
I hope that you could understand why I've done the things that I've done. The last thing I want is to lose my daughter.
Okay, let's go.
Be careful, sweetie.
Well, that was a nice little diversion. And suddenly we're back on the main plot railroad, and I don't actually want to be on that railroad. We'll see him to Rivet City and see what'll happen after that. The next stage of the game. Okay, all my quick slots have been disappeared. Yeah. Shit. Ah. I want the Steam Pack on it. Yeah.
That's the way you want it.
Mad Brahmin.
I won't let it end like this.
I think I'll quick travel. Science lab.
Hey there.
Hey there.
I told you it would work, Madison. And now I can prove it.
James, you're back.
And with good news. I was right about Braun and the Gek. If we can find one, we can adapt it to work with the purifiers.
I'd like to believe you, James. I really would. This is all just so sudden.
Madison, I'm telling you, this is real. I talked to Braun himself. He confirmed it. Don't you see? This is what we've been waiting for.
I don't know, James. So many years have passed. Is it really still worth trying?
How could it not be worth improving the lives of everyone in the wasteland? What could be a more worthy endeavor?
You haven't lost any of your passion, have you, James?
It's as important to me as ever, Madison. I know it's important to you too. Let's finish it together.
James, we don't have a GEC. I can get a small team together, but we'll need proof that it works before people believe us.
I know, I was thinking about that. The lab at the facility had some old pre-war computers that we scavenged. One of them might be useful.
From the last reports, there's no power at the facility. Even if one of those computers had a database, we couldn't access it.
That's why we're going to head over there right now and get things up and running as best we can.
You know, if it were anyone else asking me to do this, I'd have them run right out of Rivet City.
And you know I wouldn't be here if I didn't think this would really work. It's time, Madison.
Damn you, James. When this is all over, you owe me a drink. I'll get the team together.
Thank you, Madison. It's good to be working with you again.
Hey there.
No problems to report, I assume?
Are you all right, Madison?
Did we forget to compensate for the power fluctuations in our last calculation?
The
Hate to see
wastewater
us
in the
sort something out
hydroponic
now.
gardens is a draining problem.
We haven't forgotten anything.
Look at it.
We're on top of the
I'll check it
situation.
out before the
Come
end
on
of the
now.
day.
We're professionals.
I suppose you're right. Being back here after all this time, I can't help but be a little concerned.
Hello, honey.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get back to Project Purity. The computer there is our best chance to locate a GEC.
Mm-hmm. That's probably dangerous.
Probably, but we have to try, don't we? It's too important for the people of the wasteland to let fear stop us now. We need to get moving right away. Are you coming with us?
Fine.
That's my girl. It'll be good to work side by side with you, honey.
Rivet City Lab. Join scientists at Project Purity. Where that is? Yeah, Jefferson Memorial. It's full of super mutants. I think we have the weaponry to take them out, though. So, and
I fixed the transformer again. You should have power for a while.
Maybe you'll be more
It's
helpful
about
than your
time.
colleague over there.
I don't know how long I want to further the main plot now, but it's clear that we're going to need a gig from somewhere, so I'd like to probably enough to secure the Jefferson Memorial and see what the next stage of the next stage is going to be.